All right, so this is my response for Module 3, Part 1, Negligence. And when looking at the scenario, can a university athletic department be found negligent in response to an athlete who concealed a previous medical history if they collapse? When looking at that, right off the bat, my answer would be no. I don't think that the university can be found negligent if the athlete concealed their medical history. If the athlete conceals it, there's no way of knowing unless it's in their medical files, and you would have to access those, and you would have to have access to those in order to know that. So then I think that the main duty that an athletic trainer or a team physician would have in this situation would be to look at the athlete's file and comb over it and see if there is anything in their medical history that is dangerous. They would need to know any pre-existing conditions. And then I also think that along with that, it would be necessary for them to inspect the college's facilities and make sure that everything is in working order. So that way, there's not a chunk missing out of stadium stairs, or they're not using a piece of broken equipment that can aid further injury to this pre-existing condition. And then kind of talking about the breach of duty, or was the breach of duty the main cause of injury? No, I don't think that it was, and that is because if this history was concealed and the pre-existing condition was concealed, there would be no, you would not be able to foresee the student collapsing, running stadium stairs. If it hadn't been concealed and the athletic trainer or the medical professional knew that, they could prevent them from doing this and provide an alternative activity for them. And then answering the question, can the university be found negligent and therefore liable in this situation? I kind of think it could go either way. If it's in the files and the athletic trainer team physician failed to look over those files and failed to have a conversation about it with the athlete, then yes, I do think that they can possibly be found negligent. But at the same time, if it's completely concealed, it's not in medical history or files or anything of that nature, then that athletic trainer or team physician would have absolutely no way of knowing that this student had this pre-existing condition that could cause them to collapse. So I don't know. It really could go either way, but I definitely think it's a toss-up.